They actually are about energizing and adding different thinking to our business. So it's my role as head of innovation is around creativity, collaboration and connection. It's about driving that kind of collaboration with entrepreneurs and startups in the Australian community through Fishburners, great co-creation space, and just basically being a good customer to those businesses and just allowing new ideas and new concepts to filter through the News Corp business. So when you work with some of the guys at Fishburners and actually work with them and say, look, there's the Vogue brands, the news.com.au brands, and the Fox Sports brands to then work with those content. We've opened up our content through APIs to allow actual entrepreneurs and startups and digital businesses to work with our content and work better with us. They're excited. They want to work with News Corp Australia, which is something that wasn't in the past with newspapers, obviously. That's a traditional, historical way of consuming content, whereas now in the digital space, they're able to actually layer on multiple business models. And it's allowing these entrepreneurs to start kind of threading their thinking across our business. So actually creating entrepreneurs, that kind of phrase of actually people that are entrepreneurial thinking but within a corporation and within an enterprise. And it's a really exciting opportunity, firstly, to basically support the startup community in Australia, which is a thriving business and a great growth opportunity for the country as a whole. And then on top of that, look at the opportunities we can have with those businesses, and as I said, open up our content APIs and allow them to go play with those. And we have now an internal News Foundry 54, which is a collaborative event over 3 days, which is very much like the startup weekends that they do through Fishburners. So the businesses will be within the next one, I think in May, will be working with us to build out opportunities on top of our business to grow those businesses. So it's kind of changing a little bit of the culture of news. It's to basically move it to be more an entrepreneurial spirit, to actually think about things in a customer-focused way, so customer problem, human-centered design thinking, all those ways that lean the way that these startup businesses operate. It's taking some of that thinking and showcasing that our competitor is not just the big corporation. Our competitor can be two guys in Fishburners who actually have a great idea that really resonates with customers. And that is just going to change a little bit the way that News Corp Australia starts thinking about its problems and thinking about its solutions. So, it's exciting it's an exciting time in media, because literally the media industry as a whole, we kind of separate digital media, but literally customers are consuming media in multiple places. It's basically it's a more wide but more depth model now. So literally there's multiple publishers can just spin up tomorrow aggregators, then build on top of that. We have a massive content factory behind us, as our reputation and tradition in providing brilliant content and most relevant content to our consumers, to our brands. It's kind of a really exciting time to actually go and then start taking that content, atomizing it, repositioning it, transforming it into new ways, reframing it, reprioritizing. So one of the kind of underlying principles of my team is to recombine parts in new ways. So take some of our newspaper assets, break them into pieces and put them back together again. And that's really exciting to it, and digital technologies allow us to do that, which you obviously couldn't do with a newspaper, but we can now start looking to do it in the digital space. So yeah, it's exciting times for newspapers, it's exciting times for media.